Brought to you by Gamezy. Win up to rupees 5 crores every day. Download the app now.
Hello and welcome back. The IPL season 15 is just days away, but we at Sports Today are bringing you, serving you everything that you need to know before the IPL begins. I'm joined by Nikhil Naz, my colleague, and we've been trying to analyze or a SWOT analysis, trying to sort of do a SWOT analysis of all the 10 franchisees. A few of them you've already seen on Sports Today. And today we are talking about the most successful IPL.
Five-time champions.
Absolutely, that's Mumbai Indians. But before I come to you, let's see what Mr. Sunil Gavaskar has to say.
Mumbai Indians is a team that knows how to win. See, it doesn't matter how your strength as an all-round unit is. You should know how to win. You should know how to get out of tough situations. And Mumbai Indians knows that. Rohit Sharma, the captain, has won it 5 times. So he knows more than anybody else how to get out of a hole and get back to winning ways. So irrespective of what the team looks like, this is a team that can go all the way. Won't be surprised at all. They've got Bumrah to bowl, and they've got Rohit Sharma as a batting leader. So with these two leaders, don't be surprised if they win the title once again.
All right, Nikhil, that was Sunny Gavaskar. I remember about Lucknow Super Giants, you asked me if they lack top quality spinners. I'm asking you about Mumbai Indians. Do they actually lack top quality spinners? See, they have Mayank Markanday, who's played for them, but then he was released. Then they have Murugan Ashwin. Both of them, tricky bowlers, good bowlers, but I would still say that you cannot completely rely on them. So do they actually lack a top quality spin bowler?
True, I'd have to agree on that front. Though I like Markanday and I like Murugan Ashwin as well. Punjab Kings didn't use him very well, but when they did, he was very good for them. But you're right. I mean, in terms of Fabian Allen also is someone that they have.
Left-arm spinner. Will he get to play in every 11?
Yeah, that may be tough.
Because he's a foreigner?
Yes. Yeah, I think that could be.
And you know, the franchisees they've played with, Murugan Ashwin and Mayank Markanday, they also fell through the ranks. You know, they were not the preferred choices for their last few franchisees.
Yes.
And now they have 2 leg spinners and variety also. They perhaps lack the variety.
True.
Mumbai
no,
Indians.
I agree. I'd have to, and that is why I mean they're not looking like, every year I used to look at Mumbai Indians to say, wow, what a team. Last season also I remember, even though they didn't have a season according to their high expectations or what the fans expect of them, but on paper when I saw it I was like, wow, what a team. I can't say the same for this Mumbai Indians, and a lot of people did raise questions when they were at the auction table as well. Did they spend so much on one player in Ishan Kishan, and that's why I couldn't get a lot of other players? Maybe we'll have to wait and watch, but yeah, I'll have to agree on that one. Yeah.
All right, but Mumbai Indians fans, do not get yourself disappointed, because you have to remember that Rahul Chahar, Jayant Yadav were the only 2 spinners with them when they actually won the IPL a couple of seasons ago, and also Krunal Pandya with his left-arm spinners. Next question, are they too much dependent on their foreign recruits, especially in the middle order? See, their top order is all set. Rohit, Ishan Kishan, Surya Kumar Yadav at number 3, assuming that Surya Kumar Yadav is batting at number 3. But thereafter, they're too much dependent on their foreign recruits. Your baby, ABD, Kyron Pollard. We don't know what Kyron Pollard we would see. Fabian Allen, you already mentioned. Tim David. So they're heavily dependent on their foreign recruits.
I think,
is that good?
No, that's okay if they can fit in those 4 foreigners. And when we were making the team, we did fit in a Fabian Allen, we did fit in a Kyron Pollard, we did fit in a Tim David. So these are the players that we did fit into the 11. So it was making the balance. So I don't think it's an issue. But are they? See, I think a lot will depend on Tim David. He has to be that guy who people are expecting a lot. He didn't get too many chances with RCB. I think only 1 game didn't perform well, and then with RCB it happens, they didn't pick him. I don't think Mumbai will do that. If they do trust him and play him in the 11, I think he'll get an extended run, and so he'll be. I want to really see him. We've heard so much about him that he's a big dasher who can clear the boundary at will. So he has to really come good. As far as Baby AB is concerned, I know he got a lot of runs in the under 19. My two bits of worry with him is there's a huge difference between the under 19 level and
Right.
IPL. So whether he'll be able to do that. Secondly, his strike rate in the under 19 World Cup was at 90. At that level, if you're scoring at 90, and I understand that was a 50 over
50 over
World Cup,
format.
but you could gauge from what he was doing. Here, even a 120 strike rate is looked down upon. You have to be even higher than that.
Right.
As you know, does he have that ability to be batting at 120, 130? I haven't seen it. Not a lot of people have seen it.
Right.
We'll have to wait and watch. So I think he's untested at the moment.
So that's the real worry for me. If I see this Mumbai Indians 11 or the squad,
Yeah.
that when I talk about somebody like Tim David, Fabian Allen, Karen Pollard, of course we know what he is capable of.
No, but Karen Pollard also I'm worried.
Yes, Karen.
He pushes himself at
I'm
number 8.
most worried actually about. He may or most likely he'll win you a few games single-handedly. A few as in 1 game, 2 game, 3 games. But then you never know. So what I am saying is maybe Mumbai Indians is relying too much on foreign names that we've just heard about, or we've
Or past performances.
or we are talking about these players who've played and proved their mettle in conditions that might not that might be alien to what they are going to see here in India or in Mumbai.
Could be. That's why I think it's a valid point. But I will not worry about, so you will have to rely on a few players. Whether they are foreigners or Indian, it's okay. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. But they need to come good. So Karen Pollard, what he does for West Indies, come and bat at number 8. Please don't do that. Bat 5 or 6 at best. You need to come up, win games for your team. Tim David, show us what everyone is talking about. If that happens, then great for them.
Okay, I'm giving you a few names. Riley Meredith, Tymal Mills, Daniel Sams, Jaidev Unadkat, Arjun Tendulkar, Basil Thampi. Who do you think?
This is the third question?
Yes,
Okay.
third and last question. Who do you think is the Trent Bolt in this team
Nobody.
to support Jasprit Bumrah?
Nobody can be Trent Bolt. I mean, simple, no matter what you name. I mean, yes, Riley Meredith is a good bowler.
But
You could.
The last time he played in IPL,
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, in terms of, nobody, as I said, nobody can replace. It's like, almost as if Jasprit Bumrah wasn't there, who can fill in that?
that makes Jasprit Bumrah's job even more difficult.
Yes.
And death bowling, a huge concern then.
Yes. So there's only Jasprit Bumrah there to do the death bowling. Who else are there option?
No, Arjun Tendulkar.
No, but he won't get a chance to play in the 11.
Are you sure?
Yes. How will he?
Oh, no, I'm
get
just asking. Jaidev
No,
Unadkat,
stuff.
Basil Thampi.
Jaidev Unadkat may, see again, Jaidev Unadkat has been expensive when he's played. I know he got hammered, but he does well in domestic cricket.
Yes,
he's good
he has
with
the
red ball.
experience.
Yeah. What I like about him, he can be that death bowler because he has so much variety. Sometimes variety
Right.
works as it works with Harshal Patel. Maybe this could be his season, some back of the hand balls that he uses. We've seen Jaidev do it, different types of slower balls. If all of that can work for him, he could be that guy alongside Jasprit Bumrah, because you will need one more guy.
And maybe this is the time for Jaidev Unadkat
And what if Basil
redeem.
Thampi comes back to
Yes,
that
and
form?
and actually when he came into the scene, I liked him.
No,
he had that
I did
pace.
too.
He
Yes.
had those Yorkers. I liked him.
Maybe, see, that's one thing which Mumbai Indians do very well. Their scouting system is good. So maybe they've been keeping a track of him, what he's been doing,
Quite
which you and
possible.
I may have missed. So
Quite possible.
we're just going on the form that he's shown at the IPL level. But maybe.
So you can't see any Trent Bolt in this
No,
team.
Trent Bolt is very difficult to replace. No.
So if the team that has Trent Bolt is
No, I'm
should be
not.
good?
So that is why, again, I go back. This is not as strong a Mumbai Indians team as previous season.
There you are. Nikhil Naz, he's given his verdict.
I know a lot of people will
But this
diss
team-
us in comment section, because what happens, and I like that about IPL, every time you give an honest opinion, I have no biases, I don't like one team more than the other.
See,
But
they
I
are
feel-
fans. They
are fans of the team.
die-hard fans of these
I
teams.
agree.
They don't understand your logic, by the
Yes,
way.
so I'm only
They
giving
know
logic.
that Mumbai Indians has won the title 5 times. They will win the title this time too.
Maybe they will.
Your logic,
Yeah, maybe they will.
victories and fan following defy the logics that you come
I
up with.
agree. Our job is to be objective and try and be objective. I have no extra love or extra hatred for any team. Whatever I see, you say it. Sometimes the predictions can be wrong, sometimes they are wrong. And I know fans, and you're right, there's such hardcore fans that as soon as you say something bad about their team, they say, you don't know cricket, you have no logic, you don't, but that's good. I like that. That means you love, and you know, sometimes I think of it because I don't have one favorite IPL team I'll watch. But let's say I have a favorite football team, like I support FC Barcelona, and I know that when someone says anything bad about them, I try and look at positives and I say, hey, he's looking for negative, and I try and relate it to that. So I completely understand with them. I'm again giving an unbiased opinion. Oh, before we go, Gamezy app, they are sponsors. Be kind to them. Download the Gamezy app. Play fantasy cricket. Make as many teams as you want. You can win a lot of prize money, up to 5 crores to be won daily. Again, I keep repeating this because this is one thing that makes this app different from all others, because there you have to make the team before the match starts. Here you can make the team in the middle of the innings as well. So that is an extra feature. So watch out for that. That's all.
That's all.
Should they subscribe?
They have to.
Press that.
Because a lot of good things, a lot of informative things are coming your way, and we'll be live, and of course you will have our experts too. You heard what Mr. Sunil Gavaskar had to say. You'll have Harbhajan Singh, Pragyan Oja, and a lot of other cricketing stars joining you live and exclusively. So please subscribe to Sports Today.